Quick tutorial on the Hyper Tough 20 volt weed eater. If you took a look at your instructions to figure out how to add string, you're going to find out that it only tells you to buy a new replacement spool. I'm going to show you a quick way to do it yourself, save yourself a lot of money. If you do need a replacement spool, got a link in the description field to show you how to get that. First of all, take the battery out just so that it doesn't accidentally trigger while you're using it. You got to take this red cap off, and you do that by pressing in these tabs here, these red tabs. You press it. If you press and pull down this way, that's how you get it out there. And that comes out. Now, you'll see here that there's this spool, plastic spool inside, and you might have a little bit of string left in there. Now, in order to string this yourself, you need to get some replacement string, and the string that this thing uses is 0.065 inch diameter, and it's round string, and round means when you look at the end of this thing that it's not anything but round. There are different types of twisted string, things like that, triangular string. This one's round. But the next thing you do, there's a little groove or a little hole right at the bottom of the spool on the opposite end of all these teeth here. So you're going to put a piece of string in there until it stops. You know, it goes in about 2 inches. Then you're going to start pulling it the other way and start winding it around this spool. Now, it's kind of hard to show here, but what you want to do here is get nice smooth layer of string. You don't just blindly wind it around, because it oftentimes won't extend properly because it'll pinch itself. But hopefully you can see how neatly I'm winding that. So you need to do that, and once you get all the way across that first layer, you just keep going on another layer. So, and by the way, don't be afraid to take your other hand and push the string together there to keep your layers nice and tight and smooth. But you're going to keep doing that until the string builds all the way out to the edge of this groove here. You see how there's a notch in this thing? So until it gets out to there. Okay, there we are. You can see I've done as neat a job as I can. The neater, the better. So once you get it to the point where you just got a couple of inches left, like I've got there, what, 5 or 6 inches, put the string inside one of those grooves like that. All right, now with that string wound around the spool, you've got it in this little groove here that I showed you. I'm going to put the one end of the string through one of the holes here. I'm going to take the teeth side down of this spool. It's going to go through this post, and I'm going to try to get this slot where the wire is lined up with the hole where the string's coming out, like that. And then just twist this back and forth a little bit to make sure that the teeth seat all the way down in there. At this point, I'm going to pull that string. You can probably see it. I pulled the string here, and it pulled this string out of the groove that I had it in. I'm still holding it with my left hand here. I'm just going to put this cap back in, line up these tabs with the holes. All right. There we go, back in business. That easy. What's not easy is getting stuck with a dead car battery by yourself. But if you check out this video, I show a way that you can jumpstart a car with a portable kit. You don't need anybody else. You don't need another car. Super fast, super easy. Take a look. Thanks for watching.